Oh, hey there. Man, don't you just love a sweet potato? This is one of my favorite foods and always one of my go-tos right when I finish a workout. I don't only love these because they're super healthy, but they're also very versatile. What I mean is, you can make them so many different ways. You can make them taste very sweet, almost as a dessert, or you can make them really savory, something that will go really good with some meat or fish. The coolest thing about what I'm about to show you is that it's so easy someone like me can do it. Today, I'm gonna tell you my 3 favorite super easy, super healthy sweet potato recipes. Let's get started. Now this first recipe is what I call sweet potato mash. See, I'm from LA. No, not that LA. This LA, Lower Alabama. And in the South, for some reason we eat sweet potato casserole as a side dish, but to me it tastes more like a dessert. Now sweet potato casserole is made with a lot of brown sugar and butter and really a lot of stuff that you don't want in your diet. So we're gonna keep this healthy. Now this isn't gonna taste like Mamaw's sweet potato casserole, but it's still gonna taste really good, and it doesn't take a genius to make it. The first thing we're gonna do is set some water to a boil. Once you bring it to a boil, drop a sweet potato in, cover it, and then forget about it for about 25 minutes. You'll know it's done whenever the sweet potato is extremely soft. After your sweet potato is extremely soft, run it over some cool water and then let it sit for about 5 minutes. After it's cooled down, you're going to peel the sweet potato completely. Now, we're not peeling the sweet potato because the skin is unhealthy. The skin actually has a lot of awesome nutrients in it, so if you want to eat it, go for it. But it just doesn't really fit in with this recipe, so we're just going to leave it to the side, or you can throw it away if you don't want it. However, I will say it makes an awesome dog treat. After you've peeled it, you can pretty much guess the next step. You're going to mash it. After you've mashed it to your desired consistency, you're going to add your ingredients. Now, sweet potato mash is something you want to be sweet, but you don't want to add in sugar, so what I'm going to be doing is adding stevia. This is obviously optional, but this does add a lot of really good sweetness to it. And after that, we're going to add a little or a lot of cinnamon, and then just about a tablespoon of maple syrup. Remember, we want to keep the sugar low. Once that's done, mix it all together, and boom, you have yourself some awesome sweet potato mash. Now the next one takes a little more time to make, but not much more effort, and it's super fun. We're going to be making baked sweet potato fries. Now before you do anything, you want to flip your oven on to about 350 degrees. Now it's time to cut up your sweet potato. Now they don't have to be cut as fries, but this does make it a little more fun. One of the more important things to focus on is making sure that each fry is the same size. If you have some that are smaller than the others, some will come undone and some will be overdone and it just won't come out right. So do your best to keep them the exact same size. After you've cut your fries, we're going to put them into a bowl and add our ingredients. I like to use the spray olive oil because this saves a lot of calories. After you've done that, add a good bit of salt, pepper, minced garlic, and parsley. And I personally like to add lime, but not everyone likes that, so don't worry about it if you don't. After that's done, put them on your baking pan and put them in the oven for between 30 to 45 minutes depending on the size of the fries. And once they come out, you have some golden crispy fries that are super tasty and way healthier than McDonald's. Now this last recipe is a personal favorite because it's so fast to make. One of the most frustrating things about cooking with sweet potatoes is the amount of time they take. But this one gets rid of that completely. I don't really know what to call this, so we're just gonna call it sweet potato corner. The first thing we're gonna do is take your sweet potato and cut it up to whatever size you like. Now remember, one of the most important things about this recipe is keeping it fast. The smaller you cut the sweet potatoes, the faster they'll cook. Once you've done that, preheat a pan with about a tablespoon of coconut oil, or olive oil if that's what you prefer. All you need to add to this is salt, pepper, and lime, and it's gonna come out great. But you can also add some garlic, parsley, and cayenne pepper if you're feeling crazy. Now this shouldn't take more than about 10 minutes to cook, but make sure you stir it every few minutes just so that it cooks evenly on both sides. After this is done, your options are endless, but I like to serve it kind of like a bowl from Chipotle. I use my potatoes as the base, then I add some black beans, plain Greek yogurt, which is a great substitute for sour cream, some salsa, and then whatever else I feel like adding that day. Be creative and have fun. That's it for today's video, guys. Tell me in the comments what's your favorite way to cook a sweet potato. And if you enjoyed this video, let me know with a thumbs up and make sure to comment below what you want to see next. Anyways guys, I'll see you next time. Make sure to subscribe. Peace.